Hello class, welcome back. Today we'll be going over the most overdone mechanic in this game, and that is prospecting. Yippee woohoo! We love mining. Yippee! Anyways, so for prospecting, we're going to start with density. So how density works is you collect 3 samples, gotta be 3 apart. But the first sample is the only one that matters, because how density works is that it scans the column of the first block you broke. It scans the whole column from top of the world to the bottom, and it gives you information based on the heat map. I'm sure you're wondering, what is the heat map? Well, the heat map is a arbitrary blanket that covers the whole world that basically dictates the chances of things spawning. If a heat map says this area is going to be really rich in iron, the chances of finding iron in that area are going to be much higher than somewhere else, and even possible that there will be no iron in other places. Now, the second part of the prospecting is what rocks are actually there. So, if the heat map says a bunch of iron can spawn here, that's no good if the whole area is bauxite, which can't have iron ore in it. What this means is when you prospect, you are prospecting not just for chances of spawns, but availability of spawns. When you prospect, you're going to get a number attached to the prospect. All this number is it's the chance that the selected material is going to be spawning in that column. Now, you might think to yourself, wait a second, these are really low numbers. What do you mean there's a 0.2% chance there's tin in my column? That's horrible. Why would I ever dig for that? Well, that's just your column. So when you think about ores, they're discs. They're flat discs. So if this column has a 0.2% chance, then the column next to it has probably about a 0.2% chance. So now you have these discs that are covering like hundreds of blocks that are all going to overlap into each other. So while the origin point of the ore may not be in that column, the chance that it's going to intersect with a adjacent ore spawn is really high. This is why when you mine on things with like a 3% chance on your column, there's like a 50% chance you're actually going to hit it, because all the blocks around it are contributing to your area in-game. Now, for node search, this one's pretty simple. On default settings, when you break a block in 6 blocks in all directions, the game makes a cube, and it scans what's in that cube, and it tells you what's in that cube. Basically, you're playing hot and cold now. So all you gotta do, if you are trying to locate an ore, is use that, and if you get it, just keep on mining in the correct direction, and eventually you'll find what you're looking for. And that's it for prospecting. It can be a bit daunting, but all you really need to know is that if the game says it's a likely place to find things, get digging. And that's all, class. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see you next class.